I'm at the steel mall. Let's hunt for something good. It's been a while since I made this kind of video for you. Look at the amount of stuff they have here in this junkyard. Let's see if there's anything useful for us to do some tinkering. Man, just take a look at this steel plate. Look how thick this thing is. Are you crazy? Think about how much this thing weighs. Look, there's more over there. Look, this is some really heavy duty stuff. Man, a piece like this in the shop to hammer expensive stuff. Perfect, you don't even need an anvil, no problem. They have a lot of this stuff, see? They buy it from big industries. I want to see if we can find a really cool find like that. And there's something specific I'm looking for, which is a steel plate about 3 millimeters thick, so we can make a find. Okay? Let's see if we can find it. Look at this, man. What do you think this is? This? It looks like a big drill, you know, for giants to use to make holes. How strange. There are some writings here. Look. I don't know. What is this? Let's go over there. We can come back later. Hey, man, what's that over there? Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing, man? A solar panel? Oh, no, it's not, man. It really fooled me, huh? Looking from a distance, I thought it was a solar panel, but look, it's just a screen with some holes, man. If it were a solar panel, I would buy it. Let's see what else is here, man. Where's the gold usually at? They separate some small things. The problem nowadays with going to junkyards is that they're charging way too much per kilo, so a lot of things end up being more expensive than buying new. Man, when you go to sell something, they pay you 50 cents per kilo, but when you go to buy, it's 12 rays per kilo, so the price difference is huge. If it's expensive like that where you are too, it's like a nuclear missile there. Man, that's crazy. Look, there are some containers over there and a lot of that heavy machinery too. That thing is still there, man. Just imagine, you buy something like that, dig a hole in the ground and bury it. You could easily make a bunker, man. It even has a little exit door right there. Just bury it, because it already has the structure to support the weight of the earth, and set up the bunker inside. Easy, easy. I wanted a big anvil. Look at this. How big is that, man? But I think there's an anvil at the entrance. Yeah, we'll go check it out later and see if there's one inside. Look, a radio just lying here. It must belong to the guys who work here. Or maybe they found it in the middle of the junk. It looks like it, huh? They found this in the middle of the junk and put it here. Look, Torola IP 450. I've never seen one before. It looks tough, right? Look at this. This is really cool, man. It's not strong. It's made of aluminum. But look at the shape of this, man. Doesn't it look like a spaceship that just landed? This thing is really cool, staying here for so many years, man. The first time I saw it, this thing was already here. These things too. Look, these giant gears. Man, imagine the work it took to maintain these things. Look, they're huge, man. It's hardly ever going to be used again. They should sell this to be melted down, right? How are you going to use a huge thing like this, man? Looks like it has a reduction gearbox. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm seeing it. Look at this, man. Dude, they have it, man. But is this the one with the juice? This one here, huh? For those who don't know, this is the material I used to make the knives. It has that groove, that little indentation, see? This is annoying because it looks ugly on the knife, right? Removing this part and making it level takes a lot of work. So I ended up leaving it. And the good thing is that it's the right width. Look, this here for making knives, man, is great because it has the exact width, just for peace of mind. I'm going to ask the price of this here, but I think it's probably around 12 rays per kilo. It's not very cheap, not for making cheap knives, but this material is top notch, man. This is a really tough steel, good for tempering, but it's going to be for high-end knives, not because of those grooves, right? There's nothing you can do about that. It's been a while since I've seen this at the junkyard. The last ones I went to, I wasn't seeing them anymore, but this one has a lot, man. You could make millions of knives with all this here. Look, oh, by the way, I stopped making knives, okay? A lot of people have been asking me in the comments, sending messages, sending emails, sending messages on Instagram. I really did stop. It's not working out, man. I have to post a lot of videos, and if I start making knives, I won't have time to record them, right? Maybe one day I'll come back, but for now, no. Look at this. Do you think this is solid, man? It's solid. Are you crazy? Look at this, man. Look at how much steel is in this piece here. How much does something like this weigh, man? I'm thinking about making one like this from time to time just to make a video, you know? Making these long videos for you guys, no, not very often. I'm actually here today to get the material I came for, which is the axe. And I also wanted to make a knife to take with me into the woods, because even though I make knives, I don't have one of my own. I wanted to have at least one to take into the woods. But that's for the long term. To actually sell them, there's no time, man. Otherwise, I would do it. Let's go. We didn't look here, we looked over there where there are some things too. Man, this here is a compressor from one of those big air conditioners. Really cool. I think I have 2 of these. At home, I get lazy to mess with it, man. Oh, here, look, a little gas cylinder. A lot of people look for this, man, to make a barbecue grill. It's great. Cool, right? Is that good? This must be cheap since it's light. There are also some electronics. I wonder if anything is useful. Let's see here. It must be some dinosaur stuff here. Oh, it's a lot of air conditioner stuff. Bro, there's nothing we can use. Don't look over there. Look here, man. Look, fuel stuff. That's cool, man. The most impressive thing is the system they have here. See this little thing here on the tip? Look. It's so the gasoline stops coming out right when it gets there so it doesn't overflow the tank. Manuel do Mundo made a really cool video explaining how it works. This works because the idea has no electronic component. But the thing about pressure and all, it's really cool how this works, man. Look at that, man. It's very likely that this is a reduction gearbox, see? Because rotation goes in there and then in the back there's a belt. If you look closely inside, it's like there's a chain. Man, look at the size of that, dude. It's big, okay? I'm lucky that it's kind of cloudy today because when the sun is hot, man, it's tough. Walking around here in the middle, there's no shade. Oh, that's cool. Look at that, man. Depending on the price, it might be worth it, huh? Or is this a steel cable maybe? I don't think so, right? Looks like aluminum. Look, the little ladders, man. That's cool. They're stainless steel. A bunch of top-notch ladders, huh? This can't be cheap, right? It's stainless steel. That's how I found the gold, man. Look at those big engines, dude. Look at the size of that, man. Looks like those phase motors. This one spins. Of course it's not gonna spin. That must be a pain to fix, man. This weird idea is intense, huh? Look at the size of that, man. It must be at least 10 horsepower, man. I'm looking forward to seeing if that anvil is still there, because when I first came here, they already said they wanted to sell that anvil. Well, not sell it. They didn't want to sell it. They wanted to make something decorative with it and that. I came here several times and it was still there. I wonder if it's still going to be there today, right, Luis? A good anvil like that shouldn't just be left sitting there. It should be restored and used. Let's see. So it used to be around here. Let me see if we can find anything here. There are some things set aside. Some really specific pieces. No one is ever going to fix a pump like this. You can just throw it away. No one is going to buy this thing. These little pumps aren't cheap. Oh, that's cool. A little purse. Man, I can't believe I'd find something like this here at the junkyard. There's a bird's nest inside, man. There's a bird's nest in there. Let's see if we can find the anvil. It was around here somewhere. I'm not very good at spotting these things, okay? I usually walk right past and don't notice. That's why I don't look at the camera much, so I can catch as much information as possible. If you guys see anything, let me know. Look, I remember it was around here, man. I think it was on this pallet. Look, I think this is it, huh? It looks like the mark here. See the square? Look, well, I don't know, right? Maybe it's not here. There's the whole hose from that one. Maybe they took it inside the warehouse too, right? There's a bunch of stuff over there. Look at the size of that mill. Mano, just look at this. Can you see it? A sugarcane mill, man. You could process about 10 canes at once. Are you crazy? They must use it for something else. It can't be just for sugarcane. Or maybe it was from some distillery, right, man? This thing here, man. You'll need at least a 10 horsepower engine to run this, but it's indestructible, right? No sugarcane will get stuck. That's cool. I'll try going in the shed to see if I can find anything. Oh, here, look. Here they keep some more specific things. Look, there's a little refrigerator motor here to make a compressor. Let's see over here. Oh, it's here. Look over there. They keep the coolest things like the wrenches, though some pieces are missing from them, huh? Look at the size of this one, man. Wow, this one's even bigger here. Look, it's for tightening eyeglass screws. What else do we have here? Look, a coffee grinder over there. What else? There are more motors here. These ones have a better chance of working, huh? Look, there are some here too. Here's the gearbox. Look, this one. To make a motorized cart project. That's cool, huh? It's spinning at the same speed on both sides. Look, there must be some gear shifting. There's a lot here. Just look at all the screw tips. What are we supposed to do with this? Let's see, maybe the anvil is over here. Let's go check it out. Check out this big plow disc. It's bent, which is rare. Usually a tempered disc gets stuck and breaks instead, right? See? You can easily get about 15 knives out of this, huh? A big disc like this. I've bought a lot of these plow discs here to make pans. There's just an ice cream cart. Hey, thanks. How much do you think it's worth without the lid? You might find it among the junk. Look, keep it here. For sure it should be cheaper. Look, if it's an Allen key, I'm interested. I've been meaning to buy an Allen key. Look, the key is so worn you can't even read the number. Maybe this one you can... Wait, huh? There's no number. This thing must be just one. Number 1 there. Alright. I'll check which key I need to make the axe, and I'll come back to show you guys. Look, I got this piece here. Look at the size of it. It weighs 13 kilos, cost 100 Ries cheaper than I expected. So, how's the bus? I'm carrying this. It was about to be thrown away. So, if anyone wants to check out these hacks, it's at Shopping Doazzo. It's in São Mateus, okay? Look at their opening hours. São Mateus, Espírito Santo. If you want more videos like this, I can record them. See you next time.